I want you to realize, yes, that we're doing this together. It is a walk of growth, uncovering, newness, all of that lovely stuff. Yeah, so this is success blocks. All right, so a lot of us, we venture into new things, and we want to do our best in what we're doing, right? But for some strange reason, is either one, you can't start, or two, you start and then you stop, or three, you rush and you start and you're not seeing any progress. I have been at all of these three stages. I start and then I stop, or I should say I started and then I stopped, and then I started, rushed ahead of myself because I'm like, you know what, let's just do it, let's just get it done. And yeah, that methodology doesn't work for all. And then that second bit there where you start and then you start doing more research and then you overwhelm yourself, yeah, that's something that we need to unpack. How much time we have? How much time do you have? Okay, so what I've come to realize is perfectionism. I know oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but I'm one of those people where I don't like when things or people or places hold me back. I don't like being held back. I don't like turning back. I like going forward all the time. So this whole extraction period, yeah, I hate it as much as the next person does. I used to love self-growth and all of that until I realized it's an endless cycle. So I can just live my life, and then when a pressing issue is at hand, then I'll come back and deal with it with the Holy Spirit's help, because I really need you to understand that you're not healing yourself if all you're doing is just writing down journal prompts. You're not healed. Let's be honest. If you are healed, then why are you being triggered? Let's talk about it. An absence of trigger in my head is the reality of healing. That's just how I think about things. And maybe I look back in 10 years now, I'm like, oh girl, no, you thought that. But something that we must uncover is, why are we the way that we are? So for those of us that have experienced traumatic experiences, I need to understand that these kind of things limit growth. Why? Because the events, obviously it impacts other people differently, but I'm talking to those people that it has hindered your growth. Yes, I have a BSc, yes, I have a MSc, right? But that does not mean that I have exceeded my capabilities, right? That means absolutely nothing to me. Honestly, nothing to me, because that is not my life's purpose. Meaning schooling was not my life's purpose. I know my life's purpose, and you're gonna see uncover in a couple of years, right? Or no. But I really need to get to the root of your issue. Like, what happened to you as a child? How has it affected you? And really walk with the Holy Spirit through this time. Pray as you go and release it to Him. If you have a therapist, this could go really quickly, really fast, But if you don't have a therapist, then follow these journal prompts and do this with the Holy Spirit, because I know not everybody can afford therapy. It's unfortunately a luxury. It's like a luxury service and not an essential, which is whatever. But it's very important to uncover the different things that are holding us back, because it's not just laziness and fatigue. I don't believe in laziness. I feel like there is something that causes you to not want to do the thing that you have a deep desire for. Laziness is just the absence of wanting to do or doing something. But we're talking about those people that have drive, that have will, but for some strange reason, it's hard, right? And you keep going back, delaying, when your purpose is calling. Hey, are you gonna pick up the phone? Yeah, you obviously want to pick up the phone, and that's why we're having this conversation. Yeah, and then obviously we work through it as we go along and become all that we need to be, and then be an example. Something I realized too, guys, is that when the Lord wants to make an example out of you, while some people, they will just zoom very quickly, for you it's like you have to get everything, you have to make the mistakes, you have to fail. Okay, I don't like the word fail, but not fail in terms of, oh my gosh, my life is over, because that's really what failure feels like, right? Call me a drama queen if you want to, that's what it feels like, okay? But failure in terms of not exceeding your expectations or not meeting your expectations. And one thing I realized is that obviously that transition from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is what we need to acquire. There are things that we need to realize when we're going after our purpose, that there are obviously blockages, and these are things that are fixable once we know the strategy and actually ask the Lord to open our eyes to the proverbial wisdom that is crying out in the streets. You know. So yeah, that's something that I really want to leave with you today. Those are the things that I want to share with you. Overcoming success blocks, it starts within, and you do the work from within. I will probably leave a couple of questions down below on how you can actually start uncovering this for yourself. Look out for my poetry book, it is coming soon, and it's really about healing and having conversations with the Lord. Also, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff, and I will speak to you in the next video. So click the video in the art cards and I'll see you there.